What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 5 Old World AI only battle. Last episode we began to see the colonizing of the New World beginning. In particular, we may see Australia today. Who knows, potentially, but we will continue and see what happens. So far we have 3 civs with settlers in the Americas. We have Mali with a city in North America. And we also then have 2 from Morocco in oh god, it's because they're African civs, we're getting them mixed up. South America. And then we have Benin here as well. And we'll just refer to it as the land. We won't even refer to it as the Americas and avoid any issues. I guess Nigeria was here as well, so I guess this counts too in the Caribbean. So four different civs. You know, we'll let them in there as well. Let them in on the party. Units starting to make their way over, and there seems to be more and more exploring going on. We'll keep an eye on any settlers. Maybe the Europeans will fancy it at some point, potentially. Not yet though, not yet. They've mostly ignored it for now. I mean, Greece could have actually done it, but I don't know what happened here. I guess they probably can't go in the deep ocean, but still. You never know, maybe sooner or later. Other things, there's a few little wars going on. Germany and Poland are actually still going on by the look of it. The Ottomans and Persia is another one, although I don't think much will happen from that one. India looking quite good. What else we got? Okay, we do have Korea v the Shah. We'll keep an eye on that. That could get interesting. That only just started, but next few turns could be big. Champa pieces out with Mongolia, which did not... Oh yeah, Korea could definitely get this. That would be big. We have another ideology. The Huns going autocracy. Okay, okay. But yeah, no more settlers heading out anywhere just yet. Nigeria declares war on Poland. That is very out there, but fair enough. So the Songhai have now flipped the tables a little bit. They've started to attack Lagos. That would be a big blow to Nigeria if they were to lose this. Germany and the Ottomans have now peaced out, as has Mongolia and Germany. I feel like Mongolia and Germany, I say they've peaced out like once per episode. I don't know when they declare war on each other. It must just happen. It just feels like that's like recurring. What's going on there? The Huns may be a dark horse here that I've ignored a little bit. They have 5 good cities. I don't know. I know 5 is not necessarily a huge amount anymore. There's some with sort of 9. I believe Morocco's got 5 or 6, 8 or 9. Poland is also in that category. Poland has 3, 6, 8. I think there's 2 with 8. But anyway, that's it. Russia just pulled the trigger on Poland. Ooh. Ooh, Poland lost a lot against Germany and is spread out. This could be interesting if Russia... I feel like this is a real... You don't normally see this from the AI. This is a Hail Mary, because Russia, this could go really badly, but if it goes well, it could go really well. Siam joining in doesn't help too much, obviously. I guess in the numbers it helps, but Siam cannot get over here, so that doesn't help. The Zulu and Songhai have pieced out. Mongolia v Rome is not so important. Egypt v Rome is also not really that important. They can't get over there. And Rome pieces out with Poland. But yeah, Rome's pretty safe. They have a lot of units. It's probably going to have to be Carthage. I guess France if they had good enough technology, but that's not now. You know, that's in a long time in the future. Germany and Rome piecing out, as do the Netherlands and Germany. No, Germany still has everything. I thought they may have given something away, but that is not the case. But yeah, France needs to do something. Germany's weak. The Netherlands are weak. Everyone around you is pretty bad. Like, just ignore Spain and attack any of these civs. If you want to try it against Rome, I mean, you'll probably eventually fight your way through with these boats. You know, England, maybe a bit difficult, but England, weirdly enough, has like no navy. I think it's all out exploring the rest of the map, which might be why. So that does make some sense. But yeah, I mean, you could just do something, France, please, and you'll have a chance of doing well. But yeah, no more settlers just yet. I thought we saw another one, but that might have just been a Moroccan. Oh, there is 2 more from Morocco. So they're definitely going to be a dominant civ in that regard. Getting quite a few cities down early. They have a lot of boats up here as well. Quite unusual. Morocco did sort of nab their first... No, they've had 2 good performances this year. They had one, well, maybe not this year, but you know, recently. There was a Europe game they did quite well in, if I'm not mistaken. That's probably a while ago now. That might be like all time has merged together recently. I don't know. That may have been last year. Probably was last year. In fact, it wasn't on this PC, so I'm pretty sure it was last year. But and Korea did grab that city off the Shah, by the way. There we go. Boom. Big victory there. The Shah probably will have a good chance of getting it back. But what was I what was I on about? The Moroccans. They did win one of the games recently by diplomatic victory somehow. Don't know how. I think they just kept being voted for world leader and racking up the extra votes. Didn't count for anything, and they were actually dead, I think, by the time we did the results. But it was quite funny. It came up saying they'd won when we were having that little glitch that didn't let me do the domination only games. Which it was nice to find out that was a glitch, and like I wasn't going crazy. Like it was happening. I was putting it on domination only. It just wasn't working. Okay, Russia v Poland going head to head here. This is going to be pretty big. Russia actually has a tech advantage. Riflemen will do better than musket men. These cannons over trebuchets as well. How is Poland so bad? Wait, what the heck? How did you beat Germany? What? Also, Germany could get Berlin back. So yeah, this could get messy. It looked like Poland was starting to maybe position themselves to be the #1 civ, but Russia is attacking in a long line, which is never a good idea. Just focus on one city. You know, don't, as long as you don't lose any of your own stuff. Korea goes order. The Netherlands have entered the industrial era. Is that... No, Korea's in the modern era. Never mind, that's not that good of an achievement. The Netherlands aren't doing great, so industrial era, they'll take it. Spain going after Cologne here. That is going to add to the Bordighera mess. China and the Huns v the Ottomans. I guess the Huns could hurt them, but again, that's not going to be too bad. Berlin was retaken by Germany. There we go. Imagine Germany comes back and like gets Warsaw. That would be plot twist and a half. France completes the Brandenburg Gate. Wonder. There we go. Egypt currently controls 3 capitals. Oh, Mecca, Thebes, Dongola. Oh yeah, these 3 are very close. But yes, okay, fair enough. Egypt's still doing quite well. We'll see. The obviously difficulty for them is they're gonna have to fight somebody, whoever it is, and there's not necessarily an easy choice. I mean, you could take out Mercuria's city here, and then Ethiopia's city, and then obviously move on from there. But yeah, the rest of it's not so easy. Ethiopia and Congo peace out with nothing changing hands. Poland and the Ottomans peace out, and the Shah regain their city, which I thought that might happen, and it has. Benin has denounced Morocco. Oh no, the game is... I think the World's Congress has been founded. I'm really hoping. The globe's still spinning. That's always the sign. Please don't crash. Phew, there we go. If the globe's still spinning, it's not a crash. That is a little trick for anyone. Like the little globe that follows the mouse around. If it's still going, it is just the World's Congress. Just good news. I mean, the bad news is it won't happen again. So if it happens again, we are screwed. Yeah, Berlin goes to Germany again. That's very interesting. I don't know if Morocco settlers... Okay, one has arrived and the other one's on its way. Is it seriously? No one's even thinking about sending anyone? Korea retakes that city. Russia goes autocracy. A lot of denouncements going on. How are Russia doing here? Not quite getting through Poland just yet. Morocco has now settled another city here, Agadir. Oh my goodness, that was a lot more denouncements. And it's okay. So there we go. Morocco now, 3 coastal cities. They're going to be pretty good in the northern Brazil sort of region. And they have another settler, which looks like it's going to go more inland. It could head towards the El Dorado. Give you the 5 culture. If they wanted to go really deep, they could go towards the Cerro de Potosi. That would be quite interesting. Congo beginning to find this part of the map, as is Persia. Korea, Japan, the Huns, Austria all with settlers towards Mexico. Ethiopia and Spain with boats around Latin America and the Central American region. Rome, Rhodesia and England with settlers and caravels currently around South America. Same for Spain. Not sure if some of these boats have been here and left or come back. Harappa's pieced out with the Songhai. Nigeria could be in trouble still. It's a slow burner, but Lagos could be under threat here. We'll see if it is to fall. Yeah, we'll just keep an eye on this for a minute. Korea currently does still possess that Jar city. They took it back. But let's see. Songhai. This could be a big turn for them. It looks like they have enough here to make some progress. This bowman's in a precarious position, but there's plenty of other crossbowmen. There's a cannon. They should be able to get a good, at least a good turn in. We'll see what they do. See how this pans out. Where's that Morocco settler? It's making its way across. Terrain not going to be too friendly to them. Spain should grab Cologne. I think, if they don't mess things up. Germany is definitely going to hold Berlin as it stands. Obviously, losing your capital down to 3 population is not great, but it's hope. I mean, if Poland sort of half dies and doesn't fully die to Russia, that would help. But at the moment, that doesn't seem to be the case. Russia seems to have sort of burned out of units already. The Ottomans are still putting up a defense, and currently Nigeria are also still putting up a good defense for now. Korea holding on. There's been very few wars between these countries. It's very weird. China, Mao's China, the Shah, Mongolia's been in a lot of wars, but they're not really changed that much. It's been a very weird region of the map. You have to think Siam are the best in this region, not just because they're my pick at all. Cologne does fall to Spain. I mean, Siam could be doing a lot better. They've got a lot of errors in their game too. I mean, the fact they haven't settled all these islands, like, you really don't want any of these. None of these have any value to you. Okay, fair enough, Siam. You go on. Looks like we have the first settler for Australia, though. Ethiopia here. Could you imagine if they just somehow... No, they must. That Lancer unit can see the island. I was going to say, imagine they just went past it and went to one of, like, these islands. But no, there's a scout here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this unit can see this. So they must settle over here. Which is pretty cool. It's the African countries grabbing all the more land. Maybe the Europeans and Asian countries are just happy with what they've got. Bit weird that they're just like, nope, we don't need it. No settlers coming out from us. The Huns seem ready to colonize, but they can't get their settlers out. No open borders. I mean, they have 3 ready. I wish some other civs had 3 ready. You know, the Netherlands, France, England, somebody like that. Just send 3 settlers. Like, stop building longbowmen, England. Just build some settlers for once. There you go. Morocco does put this 4th city down, just in the rainforest. So there we go. Is there any more yet? Nope, but Nigeria is... Oh, it looked like they were going to do well at the start, and now things are beginning to turn for the worse. Looks like they're going to be in a spot of bother here. Not where you want to be. Losing your capital normally ends your hopes of winning. In fact, yeah, I'm pretty sure. There's one game where a civ got like top 5. You know, without their capital, but that seems unlikely to happen again. Egypt grabs the porcelain tower. Is that right? Is that what that is? I think it is, right? Yep, there we go. Good job. Are they doing anything right now? No. The Tsar and Russia piecing out. The Huns have now got at least one level of open borders. One of the many countries they're going to have to travel through here with Russia. If they get some units out, then full credit to them. I forgot Austria had a city up here, and Greece. The fact no one's like unified this region, Mongolia, the Huns, Russia, somebody, pretty disappointing. Korea desperate to hold on to this city. Next turn, where are we at? 213. We're making good progress. Still going at a pretty reasonable speed. I think, did we do 25 turns in Info Addicts last episode? That's not bad. We should probably do, obviously we'll do less this time, but we'll probably end up doing like 200 and, we're nearly halfway, so 230 maybe, just under 230. But that's okay, we'll edge towards 300 or whatever it is we do the results at. 250, we've done it in the past. We'll probably do 300 this time, just because, I mean, they're not going to be near the end of the tech tree at 250, so we'll probably do 300. Champa have their unique units. Ballista elephants. That sounds pretty cool. Right, Ethiopia has settled in northern Australia. So there we go. That is the first city out this way. Morocco has pieced out with Egypt, and France has pieced out with Morocco. Interesting. Hit next turn again. Yeah, nothing. Russia and Poland, it's just burned out. Neither of them really going for it now. But yeah, it did at least allow Germany to get Berlin back. Maybe a time to recover. But it's going to be very difficult for Germany now. They also lost Cologne, which closes off a lot of options for them to sort of go out this way. So yeah, that could be pretty painful. And there we go, the Songhai. Finally, they took a while. but they get the city of Lagos, which adds to the border gore by splitting Nigeria completely in half. But there we go. Maybe the Songhai could emerge as a contender as well. Maybe that's. I think it's wide open right now. Morocco is looking pretty good though. I will give it to them, especially with those 4 new cities in South America. Nigeria retakes their capital, and the Jar also retook their city. Good turn for retaking. Vietnam has just entered the industrial era. A bit concerning when Korea, your big neighbour, is in the modern era, but there we go. They're still doing okay. 12 and 18 population here, not bad cities. Where are the biggest cities? Let's have a little look while this turn goes through. Thebes is currently at 28 population. There's a 3-way tie between Warsaw, Moscow, and Delhi at 25. Paris is there just one behind at 24. St. Petersburg of Russia is also up there at 23. London and Memphis at 22. Stockholm at 21. And then the other 20 cities are Hamburg, Kostroma, which is in the Huns, and Nieni in Mali. And so, yeah, Korea retook this, and I think, what was the other one? Nigeria just lost their capital again. And the Champa has declared war on the Jar. I thought that was going to be interesting, but it's probably not. Never mind. I mean, I guess if the Jar retake this city and then the Champa get it, that could be interesting, because then that messes up Korea's efforts. But yeah, that's going to take, that's quite a few circumstances needing to come together for them. So I won't be counting on that happening anytime soon, but it could happen. Would be quite an interesting one if it did happen. Right, the Songhai held on to it this time, so they should be able to keep it. Nigeria does have a caravel. It's gonna take it's gonna be quite impressive if they are able to get that city back, but maybe they could do it. Morocco's turn. I can't believe there's no other settlers. It just doesn't even make it make sense. Please, Benin does have one. There we go. At least another one. I mean, it's again disappointing. It's not a different civ at least, but there you go. Benin's seeing the value of all this territory that just nobody else is, apparently. Everyone else just ignoring it. Could be a grave mistake from both the European and Asian civs. The fact Japan, I mean, I don't know if Japan, I think Japan has got caravels, yes. The fact, maybe they've not been to North America, but still. Civs like Japan, they have no excuse not to be going for this. It's pretty bad, to be honest. But whatever, Korea looks like they're going to hold this maybe now. Same for Siam. They need to be getting one of these islands. Like, surely, at least one, please. Nigeria did retake their capital. I'm guessing with that caravel, which they've now lost. So, probably the last hope. Poland and Siam have also peaced out. That's a weird one, but that was obviously Russia and Siam teamed up. Morocco with 3 more settlers. Okay, yeah. Somebody else needs to step up, or Morocco is going to win. I'm sorry. They're already one of the top, 4. And, yeah, this is just brutal at this point. France can only blame themselves. Same goes Spain, England. There's no excuse for you guys. You are just terrible. You deserve this. Carthage does have a settler. They've managed to squeeze it through. Fair play. Credit where it's due. But yeah, Morocco is right now steaming towards victory. There's no other way to put it. If you let them have another 4 cities on top of the 4 they already have, yeah, they're going to be the dominant civ. There's no, on 2 continents as well. Benin will at least put another settler down, but again, they're not the strongest civ, and they can't really do anything to Morocco. I guess the Songhai could be a thorn in Morocco's side, but they're already behind on tech. It's going to be difficult. This could shake things up, though. Morocco v Carthage. Okay, we'll keep an eye on this. Morocco, as I said, has an advantage. Carthage has plenty of stuff, but a lot of it is in the sea that they can't use. Mali, if you wanted to really shake things up, now's the time. Now's the time to do it. Declare that war. Make it happen. Go after Morocco. Who knows? It could change the course of the game. That would be pretty interesting. Doubt it will happen, but we can We can all hope, right? We can hope. What else we got? Burundi and the Zulu piecing out. That's not important, is it? No, that's nothing. Arabia and Greece have now reached a peace agreement too. That's all over. They're getting close to Istanbul, but yeah, no damage even being done yet. So there we go. Carthage, this settler. Oh no, it's going to die, isn't it? Morocco are going to capture it. No. The port. Oh, there was hope, but yes, at least hopefully Carthage. I don't know. I don't know how they could win this, but you know they need to just put in a block, do something, try and stop them. Don't let them just walk in. Don't make it easy. Oh man. It's been good. The recent games have been very close. There's been no obvious winners. But yeah, if Morocco gets 4 more cities here, it's over. It's done. Nigeria retakes Lagos. Zulu v Congo. Again, that is completely not important. And Ethiopia v Congo. They pieced out a few turns ago. That's not going to lead to any changes. Yeah, I mean, at this point, blame France. They have ruined this game, I think. If in terms of a winner. What are you doing, France? They're not even doing anything. Like, what are they building right now? Like, why do you not have settlers? It's ridiculous. They must, yeah, they maybe they're exploring this for the first time for some ridiculous reason, but come on. Just do it. You can do it. It's not hard. Please, just cross the water. Maybe they're scared of the water. I have no idea. It's just, there you go, whatever. It's not happening. Morocco's 5th settler has now arrived in South America. Number 6 and 7 also very close. Number 8 seems to have disappeared or slowed down. Maybe there was only 3. Nope. Wait, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay, maybe there's only 3. I thought there was a 4th one. That seems to have gone. Just rocks up somewhere else. There's a lot of workers here now. Benin settler is here though as well, so that's at least something. El Dorado is right there. Who is gonna win the race? France v Rome. That is not what I meant, France, when I said do something. Please stop. That's the worst possible war you could have declared. Why? Oh my goodness. No more settlers this way. Ethiopia, are you sending? They're sending more to Australia. Credit to Ethiopia. I think that's a good move for them. Obviously, it would take them ages to get to the Americas, so it makes sense. I guess there is hope, right? North America's still huge, and there's no one really here. Mali just having their own city themselves. Wait, Ethiopia just took another city off Nigeria. How the heck did Ethiopia get this? Songhai did all the work, and Ethiopia had one random pikeman stood here to do the job. That is well done. That's not what I was expecting, but fair play. You got it done. Well done. I'm assuming Nigeria's in big trouble here. They're going to lose Lagos, aren't they? Surely again. The Songhai get this next turn. That wouldn't surprise me at all at this point. Poland and Germany piecing out. And yeah, Germany does keep Berlin. So maybe there's still hope. Small hope. I don't think they can win, but I don't know. Top 10 is not impossible. They're going to have to do a lot of work. You know, if they somehow kill Austria or something, get Vienna, get Amsterdam somehow. Sweden's always going to be getting progressively weaker because they're just small, so you could attack them. Spain's not going to hold this if you actually built some stuff, so I guess they could come back. It's unlikely. Also, Carthage doing a great job, not really under any threat right now. Looks like Morocco's got less units, so they are putting up a good defense at least. I mean, if they could somehow get Rabat with these boats, that would be amazing. Because Morocco cannot reinforce, they can. So maybe there is a hope that they could steal this city away. Morocco adds city number 5. I wonder if they will give us, if they give us the Panama Canal. I don't care that they make the game boring and win it easy. It's fine by me. Just give us some canals and use them. We've been getting a few more recently, so there is hope. Benin and Morocco's settlers both here now. Don't know where the other Moroccan one. This one's going all the way around the bottom of Benin. We'll see where it ends up. Songhai did retake Lagos. Okay, Ethiopia. That settler's still not in sight. A while left on his journey. But should arrive probably just before the end of this episode. Give them another city in Australia. Greece has pieced out with... No, sorry, attack the Congo. Doesn't matter. Songhai v Congo, again, doesn't matter. Korea v Russia doesn't matter. So none of these wars really matter. Korea's another civ who are very weirdly not going for North America right now. Think they'd be like the front runner to get the West Coast, but nope, they are also just doing nothing. Mao declares war on Russia, which again leads to nothing. Interesting. We'll see what happens. Oh, Benin v... Oh, does Rhodesia v the Congo does matter. They are close. This is kind of... It's going to be messy, but they do border each other, so that's better than a lot of the wars we've had. Compared to, say, that one, Egypt v Russia, France v Russia, France, Congo, none of these have any relevance. Greece, Russia. Why is Russia suddenly hated by everyone? India, Russia. None of these matter, but it is quite funny. Persia, Russia. Do they? No, they don't border each other, but one of them is going to take Istanbul soon. Wonder who it will be. It's going to be close. It looks like it is. It's starting to be siege though, so it could finally happen, which is saying something, because I didn't think it would happen. Spain v Russia, what is going on? Okay, yeah, this is really close. I'm guessing Persia's doing all the work. But how are they? They must just be ramming melee units into it. Like, how else would it be going down? This frigate can't shoot that far. I don't even know how the frigate got in here. They must have just built it here, because Greece completely cuts this city off. Russia and Poland have pieced out, and no cities changed hands. The Tsar once again retook their city, but the Champa now do have a chance. We'll see if they do anything. Songhai and Nigeria peace out, leaving Nigeria with one city. None of these settlers yet to settle. And what else we got? Congo v Russia again. Doesn't really matter. But here we go. The fall of Istanbul and the elimination of the Ottomans. They don't have any other cities. So I think there will be actually only like the second or third civ. Not many have been completely eliminated. Arabia's still sort of going along. Mercuria's still here. Has anyone been? Garamantes might be the only one who are fully dead. Sorry anyone I've forgotten. But like there's most of them still have at least one city. Rome here, for example. I think it might just be... Yeah, I think it might... Austria's still around. Yeah, I think the only dead civ is the Garamantes, but the Ottomans could join them if Persia have a successful turn. It's Persia's turn now. They didn't quite get the job done this turn, but perhaps next turn is their turn. Who knows? We'll give them some more chances. We won't give up on them just yet. They got a minute and a half to blow our minds and get it done. Mongolia piecing out with Rome. Oh, the Songhai took this. I just saw that change colour on the mini-map. I noticed that it looked a bit odd. That's what it is. Songhai gaining this island. I mean, fair enough. Seems reasonable. They were doing pretty well, so I understand that one. That's not a terrible peace deal. That's understandable. Right, here we go. Netherlands versus Nigeria. Nope, that doesn't matter. Mercuria v Nigeria. Nope. They're all just piling in now. Poland pieces out with Nigeria. Poland completes the Louvre. Ethiopia. Yeah, they're all just piecing out with Nigeria or declaring war on them. And we did see there, just there, the final sort of part of this episode. The Champa conquering this city that belonged to the Tsar. Maybe they'll do a better job of holding on to it. But that will be it for this episode. So as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.